Well, hello, good evening, everybody. It's Jamie here, and River, little husky rat, and welcome to Travel Blog Jamie on this, our final live of 2023. I can't believe it. Where has the time gone? But please don't cry. No need to cry. No swish swish, everybody. I'm going to be with you on New Year's Day, the first Monday of 2024, and we can nurse our hangovers together, can't we? We're all in it together for that one. So is it too soon to wish you a happy Christmas? I'm going to wish you a happy Christmas. And when I say stop here, I mean like anyone who's got any gifts or presents or cards or money, stop here. Let's have all of those. How the devil are you all? River's not going to stay with me for the whole thing, by the way. He's just saying hello for now. He's very needy today, is our little River. Aren't you, my little husky darling? He's not actually known as a husky rat, by the way. He's a Dumbo. Poor little thing. Because you've got big ears, haven't you? Absolute Dumbo. But one of you called him a beautiful husky rat a number of months ago, and I thought that's lovely. I love that husky little rat. Come on, you're going to go back in a minute. Matthew, look, have you seen his little, he's got a little ginger patch there. Look, it's so cute. Do you want to say hello to the people? Go and say hello to the people. No? You just want kisses and cuddles, don't you? He loves kisses on his head, by the way. He loves them, don't you, baby? Oh. He's actually the size of a little rabbit at the moment, and I don't want to say he's a baby, but probably kind of teenage years now, aren't you? Hey? Any kisses? Matthew is going to kindly come and collect him so we can start proceedings. Oh, you want to run? Go on. Go and have a look at the people. That's it, right in the camera. Say hello. Say hello, little River. Matthew's coming to get you now. I'll see you later, baby. Hello, Matthew. Come on, and don't drag those big balls all over me. Right, say good night to everyone. Oh, you cuddly little thing. So good night to everyone. Good night, everyone. Bye. Thank you, Matthew. Anyway, where were we, folks? I'm just stalling. I'm giving you all a chance to go to the toilet for a wee, get your nibbles, get your drinks. And on that note, let me just say a cheers to you. I know it looks like water, doesn't it? It's not. I'm really pushing the boat out tonight. I am. I've got Grey Goose Le Poire vodka with some tonic. It's a treat. The old poire. It's lovely. Cheers and happy Christmas to you all. Oh, I made that strong. Just pour it in, you know. Who knows how much is in there. Listen, it's lovely to have you all here. Someone's just saying, beautiful baby. Oh, loving my shirt. Yes, can we just have a moment with my shirt? Can we? Look. Oh, close up. There you go. It's something I could have designed this myself, actually. It's kind of my kind of like style drawing, isn't it? Good night, River. That's right. And someone misses having their rats as pets. I'm sorry about that. Anyway, let's get going. So before we go any further, please do give this a cheeky little like. Cruise vloggers, don't copy my sayings. There's some cruise vloggers who've started saying that. Can you believe it? I should copyright these things. Please do give this video a cheeky little like. It's a thumbs up, by the way. Okay, that's what we want to click on. Ooh. Make sure you have subscribed as well. Thank you for helping me pass 20,000. That happened last week. I know that's last week's news, but you know, it's still fresh up here. And don't forget, turn on those notifications, because then you'll never be wondering where I am. Oh, someone's beeping outside. Oh, what a noisy thing you are. Turn on those notifications for my bi-weekly travel and cruise vlogs. You know, it makes sense. They come out every Wednesday, every Saturday morning. And don't forget our little lives together on a Monday night. We love time together, don't we? We really do. You love time with each other. I'm almost certain some of you have now started recognizing each other's names. Some of you start having little chats, which is lovely. You know, don't mind me, my darlings. You go and chat. Have a nice little time together, okay? I'll just sort of fill in gaps for you every now and then. Do not also forget, we can follow each other on Facebook. Yes, we can. Just search Jamie W. Robbins. Lo and behold, I will appear. And let's nosy on over to each other's basic pages, and let's see who makes the best Christmas dinner as well. It won't be me this year, although ordinarily I would make a fabulous Christmas dinner. We are eating in, we've booked Sindhu restaurant. No, we haven't. That's a lie. That's a lie. We tried to. On Pinot Avia, we tried to book Sindhu. It's not open Christmas Day. Damn. So we are booked into the Keel and Cow that night. They've got a special menu for the event as well. So that'd be nice, wouldn't it? And I think we're going to take our formal attire as well. Oh, will we wear it? I don't know, but we'll definitely take it. Okay. So yeah, face sake, head on over there now if you haven't already. Type in Jamie W. Robbins. Once I finish this, I'll click confirm, and then we'll be friends forever and ever and ever. Amen. Also, you can find me over on X, Threads, Instagram at Travelblog Jamie. Don't forget Patreon. I've got some of my patrons in the house. I can see that. Can I just say, if Liz and Dave are in the house, Chaz and Dave, thank you so much for the Christmas card that arrived today. Very kind of you. And also, remember, I am on cameo.com/Travelblog Jamie. I've been sending out videos to people galore, making a total fool of myself, but I have got an average of a 5-star rating right now. I've been rated, like people rate their plates, don't they? Those terrible little plates full of nasty food. I've been rated just like that. So that's awesome, isn't it? Yeah, head on over to Cameo, get some personalized messages, lovely Christmas presents, lovely birthday presents, or maybe not, maybe the worst thing on the planet. Before we progress today with, of course, I know him so well, and trolling Travelblog Jamie, plus all of your questions answered. Please don't write your questions yet. I won't get to read them until a little bit later when I say, let's hit those questions. I won't do it like that because that's quite off-putting and, dare I say, quite violent of me. Ooh, quite violent of me. I need to rein it in tonight. I must rein it in. We've also got some Christmas dad jokes. Now, the ones this week, I think, are better than the ones last week. You rated me on those last week. A 1 being that's absolutely atrocious. Don't ever tell a joke again. Up to a 10. Some of you gave me 11 out of 10, which I thought was absolutely stunning. So thank you. The ones tonight are a little bit cheekier than the ones last week. Okay, so if you are sensitive, I can't do anything about that. You'll have to get over it. Okay, get over your sensitivities is what I'm going to say to you. Oh, gosh. It's Christmas time. Let loose. Let your hair down if you've got any. Okay. Liz and Dave, you're here. Thank you for your card. It was, and Toffee as well. Toffee, the lovely little dog. Buttes. Nil point for your dad jokes. Oh, I haven't started yet, Lance Negroni. Give me a chance. Don't forget those thumbs up, please. Right, a little bit of news from me. First of all, you may be aware I am heading off on Ambassador Cruise Lines. I hope I am. This Sunday coming. And it's hit the headlines, hasn't it? The poop has hit the spinning fan. It really has. Because Ambassador Ambiance is still in dry dock and is going to be remaining there for some time with all sorts of issues. Bless it. God bless it. And everyone who vessels in that ship. That's the ship I was supposed to be on for the festive cruise. They've actually swapped it for a like cruise itinerary, and they're now moving us onto the other ship, Ambition. But in doing so, I've cancelled quite a lengthy cruise from Tilbury. I have Smelly O Southampton. What can I call Tilbury? I don't know. Tiny Tilbury? That's not very clever, is it? Anyway, that cruise on Ambition to the Caribbean has been cancelled and to allow these festive cruises to take place. So it's caused a little bit of aggro, argy-bargy online. And I don't mean to sound selfish or anything, but cheers, Ambassador, for allowing our cruise to go ahead. If anyone was affected here, I'm really sorry. I do genuinely mean I'm really sorry. But hopefully we're still going on ours. Okay, so that's happening. We don't have a cabin number or anything yet because they have to transfer them kind of like for like as far as possible. Also, this has been a very busy weekend. It was actually my niece's wedding. Congratulations to Jamie Webster, now Jamie Gelder. My niece is called Jamie, no E, Jami. Her husband's called Robin. not Robbins, but it's quite funny. Jamie and Robin, Jamie Robbins. Yeah, just let that one sink in. Okay. Congratulations to my niece. It was a lovely wedding up in Scotland. I never say the name of the loch correct where we were. It was Loch Lomond, I think you pronounce it. I've been saying on the vlog Loch Lomond, Lemond, Lumen, Lemon. Matthew keeps going, it's not that, it's this. Sorry about that. Yes, I did make a vlog of the proceedings beginning in London Heathrow, flying up with British Airways to Glasgow. We stayed over in Glasgow a couple of nights as well. That's coming out on Saturday, and I hope you enjoy it. And no, I was not drunk. If you see me dancing or anything, or spinning these big glow sticks around, I was not drunk. I was just celebrating. Okay. Oh, square sausage. Matthew was very pleased. Square sausage. He's absolutely into a square sausage. Also last night, so hot-footed it back from Scotland and raced across London to the Sunborn yacht in East London. And yes, I have got a vlog of that coming out next week as well. I've been, enjoying the yacht life. Get me, eh? So look, that's the cruise news. And of course, coming up soon over Christmas, our P&O RV cruise to the Caribbean. Yes, please keep doing those thumbs up for me. We're on 69, and it's quite disconcerting to be looking at that number, if I'm quite honest with you. Let's get it past that now. Please don't leave it there, okay? Don't leave it there. No, thank goodness for that. We're now on 71. Whew, thank God. Right, are we ready for this? Are you ready for this? It's time for I Know Him So Well. Hashtag I Know Him So Well. This is where you have a chance to take over the chat facility, answering a question about me. Okay. Gosh, how self-indulgent is that? Very, very. Okay, so today's question is, and get your answers in the chat, please. How many years have I been married? Simple. How many years have I been married? Get those answers in the chat. And we'll come back to that shortly. Whilst you're thinking and answering, it's time for hashtag trolling travel blog Jamie. This also is disconcerting to me as well, but hey ho, trolling travel blog Jamie. And this week is a great one. Let me just check. Trolling travel blog Jamie. Oh my God, this one. I haven't been trolled at all this week since we last spoke. Not at all. Nothing. I cannot believe it. Do you think it's because we've been dragging everyone across the internet and no one wants to get dragged anymore? I wonder why. But not a single troll, not a single negative comment, nada, nothing. So I think this has given me license to be a little bit more unfiltered as I move forward, don't you? I think it is, actually. Thank you. Who are we thanking? Don't know. Who should we thank for that? But no trolls. So that's amazing. Right. It is now time, stop, for some Christmas dad jokes, courtesy of moi. I'd like to think, even if you don't like these, we can get our thumbs up to 100 by the time I'm finished. I can see lots of answers coming through. Some may be correct. Ambassador are trolling you. Maybe they are. Oh, yeah, I've heard, sorry, Rose, about your cancelled Ambassador cruises, but I must not digress because it's time for jokes. What I would like you to do, please, don't put your fingers in your ears. Take them out. No minus signs. I want you to rate the joke, okay? Or the delivery, whatever you like. Yes, too soon, far too soon. Yes, I will be there tomorrow. Bob. Who's Bob? Someone at school. No subs for you, Bob. I will be there. Right, ready? Joke number one, and you're going to mark me 1 to 10. No, David's got his fingers in his ear. Ready? Why is Santa so damn jolly? Because he knows where all the naughty girls live. I don't think I'm going to get many for that. Just check in to see what mark I get. Oh God, nothing. A 1! 18110 lol 421410 Tracy, I never said it was a zero. It's 1 to 10. 43807814 minus 100 4 lots of smiley laughy emojis 153. Okay, right, I'm gonna do better. Last week they got better, didn't they, as we went through? If you give me thumbs up, I'll stop. Okay. Right, ready for the next one? Are you ready for this? What do you call an elf wearing earmuffs? Whatever the hell you want. He can't hear you. No? No? Let's just... Percy said it can't get worse. Stu's got a thumbs up. What do you mean 6 and 5? I thought it was a good one. A 3, 4, 2. This was a poo? Come on. I thought that was... You guessed the answer. Okay. I thought that was better than the first one. No? Maybe it's my delivery that's lacking. Better, says Gaz. Yeah. All right. Are you ready for number 3? Stop. It's time for number 3. What did Santa sing when he went down the chimney? Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. No? Anybody? Anybody like to rate that one? A 10? Yes. Oh, look at this. 10, 9, 7, 9, 3, 1. 10, 9, 8 lols. Look at that. Look. That one's doing better, isn't it? Ah, we've only got one more, though. Oh, no. Just no, says Ant's Adventures. No. You're better than that. I'm better than that. No, I'm not. Okay, you ready? Last one. This is the last one you're going to hear now till next Christmas, assuming I'm still around, still alive. A 10 must be lagging here. Oh, we're lagging. Singing jokes. Oh, right. Absolutely. All right, here we go. What's the difference between a Christmas tree and Santa? Give you time to think about the answer. I repeat, what's the difference between a Christmas tree and Santa? A Christmas tree will stay up for 12 nights, has cute balls, and looks good with the lights on. Boom. Come on. That's got to be worth some 10s. Surely that's got to be worth some 10s. Anybody? I got smiles, I got laughs, I got a 12, I got 10, 10, 10, 10, 100, 10, 10, 10, 8. Tracy, come on. 9, 10, 1. Percy with a big P. I thought you of all people would have appreciated that joke. I really do. No? Well, on that note, folks, let's quickly go back to hashtag I know him so well. I did have a peep at some of your answers, and the correct answer is we have been married for 11 years. And I did notice Alan W was the first to answer and got it correct as well. What do you mean is Matthew better at jokes? Matthew's just deadpan. He doesn't tell jokes, but he is deadpan, isn't he? Okay. Right. Listen, this is that time of the evening where I didn't get 100 thumbs up. God, minus figures. Where I hand over to you lovely, lovely people with your questions. And whilst you're thinking of your questions for me, I will say the continuing question, which you know annoys me online, is where's Matthew? Is Matthew there? Are you on your own? Are you solo? My God, obsessed with this. Like a few things. 1, mind your own business. 2, I keep saying Matthew can't, poor Matthew, where's my hashtag? Poor Matthew cannot get all that time off work. He can't. I'm traveling every 3 weeks. You know, he's got an important, proper job, unlike me. So, yeah, he can't come on all of these trips, I'm afraid. I'm sorry about that. He will be coming to the Caribbean, though, for Christmas, okay? And is coming to see me off on Ambassador, assuming the ship gets there and we actually leave. So there you go. There you go. Right. The other thing is, when I posted pictures and information about the Sunborn yacht, you wouldn't believe how many people said, oh, but that's so much smaller than the one in Gibraltar. Like, Excuse me, the last time I looked, everyone had different sizes, didn't they? Different shapes, different sizes, different ships of different shapes, different sizes. And some of those same people are the same people who say they wouldn't go on a big ship. Oh, no, not going on a big one. No, it's too big for me. They like the small ones. Yeah, they prefer bigger yachts. Go figure. Moving swiftly on, as It's a Cruise Life says, where's Matthew? Next door looking after the rats. Funny. How are the rats? Well, you saw Little River earlier. Very needy today. He's wanting to be out a lot. They're fine. Little Storm is still struggling with her breathing. We think she's losing a bit of weight as well. So she's come back from death's door on 2 occasions now. God bless her. So she's not brilliant. The others, they're fine. They're all good. The announcement last week, actually, It's a Cruise Life. We came back and did it all again on Tuesday. Where were you? We were having a lot of fun on Tuesday. There were actually, last week, there were 565 comments and questions during our live. And I thought I kept up marvelously, my darlings. I really do. I tried my best, at least. I really did try. Keep those thumbs up coming, please. So the announcement was that I am going to go more part-time, hopefully from Easter. And I will keep you up to date with that. So more vlogging, I'm afraid. I'm not going to be releasing more every week, by the way, because that would be, it already is totally overkill for you poor blighters. It really is. But it means I'll be able to, I won't be so restricted with the travel I do. I'd like to think I can make better quality vlogs as well. I don't mean I'm going to start buying loads of, I was going to say a really rude word then, lots of equipment. I'm not going to be doing that. I'm going to be keeping it real still, but I've got more time to do the editing. So hopefully we'll be better and more time to put in things like Patreon, for example. My lovely patrons, they deserve better from me. So I'm going to give them better. Barry has a Christmas dad joke for you. Why is Father Christmas sad on Christmas Eve? I assume he always gets the sack. Correct? Looking down, Barry, he always gets a sack. Lol. Barry, I think mine were better than that personally. Emma L, hi, late to the party as usual. You're welcome though, and hopefully we will have a party. Stu, would you ever cruise around Australia or Japan? If so, which cruise line? Oh, hold that thought. Over the last week, I have actually been looking at some cruises around Australia. Cunard have some great itineraries. So the answer is yes, considering. I am considering it, okay? And Cunard at the moment are top of my list for that one. I think NCL have got some good itineraries as well. Cruising with Molly, how do you get so much time off work for cruising? You're so lucky. Oh, I'm lucky, am I? Yes, I'm very lucky. He who has been in education for 25 years, slaving his guts out, and then overlapping that with vlogging. Very lucky. Molly, I'm really sorry. That sounded so sarcastic. I am a very sarcastic person. I think you might have missed some of the vlogs where I talk about that. So essentially, I'm part-time. Essentially, in my contract, and I suppose this is an incentive for me to stay where I am, is that at the middle of every half term, I have a week built into my contract where I'm not in school at all. So I don't think it's to do with luck. I really don't. But I appreciate what you're saying. Natasha, I tried to subscribe on a tier to your Patreon, but it wasn't working. Don't know why. Normally, if someone's not been able to subscribe, it's because the payment hasn't gone through for some reason. Normally that's what it is. Frenchie, Love Sunborn, stayed 5 years ago. It's awesome yacht. It really is. It's certainly smaller than the one in Gibraltar. There's no doubt about that. Not necessarily as much sunshine or warmth either. I'm really sorry about that. Doesn't have a hot tub up on top deck either. I'm also really sorry about that. However, it reminds me of like some of the older ships. You remember Piano Oriana, Piano Oceana? Got that kind of feel about it inside in the interior. Kind of like it. Traditional and shiny and traditional, just like. But it was great, thank you. How many rats do you have? Currently, we have 5 rats. We've had 7 before as well at the same time. So we've got 3 girls and 2 boys, and they're all absolutely gorgeous. Any excuse to get the gorgeous hashtag out, eh? Any excuse. Adrian, question: are you considering going on Icon? Do you know what? Icon of the Seas. I know that's not going to be a ship for everybody. I would love to sail on Icon of the Seas. That's Royal Caribbean, if you're not aware. It is the largest ship on the planet. But do you know what, folks? I don't know if any of you have looked at the schedule, the itineraries for Icon of the Sea. It is ka-ching-a-rama, I swear. It's really pricey. And if you are going solo, then wow, completely eye-watering stuff. To think that I stayed on a yacht in London with a very spacious cabin just for one night with breakfast included, it was £144. You know, you want to like quadruple that at the moment for Icon of the Seas if you're going solo. It's a lot. So I would really like to, but the prices will have to come down a little bit for me. They really will. Anybody else sailing on Icon? Anybody? It's a cruise life. Sorry, Jamie, we booked you in for Monday. Yes, I mean, I love this because I love being organized. I've got schedules galore. So I completely understand what you're saying. It's a cruise life. Let's schedule each other in, shall we? Absolutely. Yeah, so you're correct, though. Last Monday was Hitch-a-rama, IT Nightmare Rama. And it wasn't the Wi-Fi or anything like that. I think it was just my computer or my camera that Maffle bought me. Actually, I say he bought it. He did buy it for me. And then I had given him the money for it. We don't know what happened, but on the Tuesday, everything was fine. Thankfully. Thank you, IT gods. Thank you so much. Mazza, your vlogs are top quality. Don't change. Oh, thanks, Mazza. Cheers to you, my darling. Great news, says It's Cruise Life. Yes, it is great news. I will still be teaching all my GCSE classes, unfortunately for them, poor little things. But it will be another day less for me. Cruising Gaze, question: what is the biggest pull when choosing a cruise? I think after having done like 60 odd, whatever it is now, cruises, the pull is not quite the same as it used to be, because at the moment the pull is what people want me to do sometimes. Itineraries they're interested in. So when a lot of people said Japan and Australia to me, and I said a little bit earlier, didn't I, in this vlog, I have been looking at those as well. The pull for me has to be value at the moment, because I'm going so often. You know, every 3 weeks traveling, obviously there's a financial implication to that, and contrary to popular belief, I don't get everything paid for either. Do you know, I don't think I'd even like to have everything paid for either. I've seen people who only do things when they're paid for, and they they always say, I will be as honest as always, of course. No, you're not. No. I absolutely don't believe that at all. So value for money is the pull for me at the moment. And also sailing from Southampton is quite not totally, quite important, because again, we don't live very far, and if I'm trying to keep costs down, there are some great value cruises from Southampton, and the fly cruises are in some cases on some cruise lines quite pricey at the moment, like Morella. Their prices have shot up. So that's the pull for me. Sometimes, but it's always different. Sometimes I just want to go because of a ship. It could be a new ship. It could be because I love a ship and I'm not interested in the itinerary. And then I get lots of opportunity to film on board for you lovely people. Sometimes it is the itinerary, like going to the fjords, for example. There were particular ports I absolutely was itching to get to. Like an Adriatic cruise. I'm not actually very fussed about the cruise line or the ship on those. I just want to see the beautiful Adriatic. And because the ports are so close together, the itinerary is port heavy, I'm not so worried about the ship on those. Okay, I've spent a long time on that question, but it's actually a very complex one for my tiny little brain. Answered Ventures, which cruise line would you recommend for first time from UK ideally? It depends. Where do you want to go? If you tell me where you'd like to go, Answered Ventures, I'll then recommend something to you. The thing is, there are so many cruise lines that go from the UK now. It's not like when I started cruising about 11 years ago, it was mainly P&O back then with a few others. And now, of course, you've got MSC who are there in the UK a lot of the year round, Royal Caribbean, Princess, Fred Olsen, often sailing from the UK, of course, in Southampton. NCL have been doing that increasingly so. Tell me where. I don't think it matters about the cruise line or ship if you're a first-time cruiser. I really don't. I think you're going to have a great experience whichever you go on. It's once you've done a number of cruises that you've got to decide, do you want to branch out and try other lines? That's the big question. Keep those thumbs up coming, please. If you do, I'll stop making that high-pitched wailing noise that's probably making all your pets go woo. Alrighty, let's keep going on. Ian, loved Arcadia vlogs, but what song were you singing the Pringle lips in? If you have the Pringle lips, the little Pringle duck lips. Have you done that, or is it just me who does that? Is it just me who does that? I thought everyone did that. No? Anyway, I think I did in part 2. I'm sure it was Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You. What you need to do now is go back to that vlog and watch that segment and see if you can catch Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You. I won't sing it now for you, though. Don't worry. Okay. Fabulous question, though. Crazy Molly, thanks, Jamie. Kiss, kiss, kiss. Oh, I always put 3 kisses at the end of messages for only 2 people on the planet. Did you know that? You didn't know that, did you? I wonder who. Louise, I'm traveling solo on Ambassador next week. I hope. People keep asking me why. Oh, God, Louise, ignore anybody who asks why you're traveling solo. Need to go and get a reality check. They really do. It's not like, sorry if that's you. If that's you, stop saying it, okay? Look, teach your finger. Stop saying it. It's really annoying to anyone who travels solo. There are so many things people do in life solo that doesn't require somebody else to be there, and some people are solo because they don't have a choice. Some people are solo because they choose to be. Some people have the confidence to do it and don't really give a rat's backside what's going on, what people think. I don't understand why people do that. Why do people do that? I said last week, I wouldn't think twice about going to the cinema on my own. I wouldn't think twice about going to a coffee shop or a bar on my own. Restaurants, I've done that as well. I probably feel a bit less comfortable in a restaurant, but that's only because you're surrounded by people chatting and you're sort of looking around. I've still done it, though. It's fine. On a cruise, there's so many things, aren't there, to be kept busy. And some of you, and don't tell Porkies here, my darlings, some of you, I know, try your absolute best to get away from your husband/wife, partner, kids. True story. Don't tell Porkies now. I know some of you do. Louise, ignore. I think we're on the same one, aren't we, next week? So we'll be soloing together. And we're not actually solo. God, that's amazing. Did you see the teacher finger come out then? I don't actually use my finger like that in class because I think it's rude. So I don't know why I'm doing it to you lot. Oh, look at that lot. It's like 3D. Coming at you in 3D. Ooh. Stop. Yeah. What is it? Stop. Okay, let's move on with these questions. Natasha. Dam and Ad came on. Oh, damn. Comma. An ad came on when you were answering my question. Lol. I'm really sorry about that. I am really sorry. It's how I get paid, you know. Ask me again what that question was, please, Natasha. I'm really sorry. Barry, do you prefer the smaller ships like Morello or the bigger? I don't have a preference. I like tiny, small, mid, large, mega. All of them, preferably at the same time. Honestly, I don't have a preference. I think I go through waves, pun intended. Sometimes I like the calmness and the quietness of a smaller ship, no doubt about it. Other times I am totally ready to party. I like a bit of everything, quite eclectic like that. You might have noticed that on my vlogs as well. In any given week on a ship, you might have noticed on Arcadia, I could be completely going for it. And then the next day, I'm like, I'm sorry, folks, I've neglected you. I haven't filmed much. I'm just chilling out. I'm not doing much today. So no preference for me. I like not having a preference, though, when it comes to size, shape. No, shape's not what I was going to say. Cruise line, itinerary, etc. I just think it keeps things fresh for me. I don't do the same thing all the time. Adrian, question. We cruised on Royal Caribbean for over 20 years, but concerned about the prices. I like Royal Caribbean. I find the prices exorbitant. Oh, that was quite a posh word for me, wasn't it? Oh, I think I should get a thumbs up for that one. What does it mean? Expensive. I'm just cheersing myself for that one. We like Royal Caribbean. We like the service is really friendly, lovely staff. We find the food on Royal Caribbean to be fine. Nothing to write home about necessarily. Like the entertainment is awesome on Royal Caribbean, and also we find that it lacks on the whole. We can't find really lovely, nice bars with great ocean views on Royal Caribbean. Sometimes, sorry, that was my ring. Sometimes they're kind of like inward facing, if that makes sense. So we like Royal, but the prices for us are not justified with what you get. And their drinks packages, holy macaroni, they are pricey. They keep going up more and more and more. And the gratuities, I'm not saying I don't think the crew deserve the gratuities. I always pay them, actually. Not that it's anybody else's business, that I do. But wow, everything on top of what you've just paid, it's a lot. Sorry. Getting a bit animated about that, aren't I? Are you doing a vlog on Sunborn, says Louise? Yes, I have already begun editing the vlog on Sunborn. I have, absolutely. Okay, I've just scrolled too far. Damn me! I was doing so well. Oh, here we go. I'm there. Give me a moment. Why are you on Monday? Asked Annabelle. Annabelle, my darling, would you care to extrapolate on that? Are you on Monday? I don't know what you mean. Come back to me. Joanna, do you happen to know which cruise lines offer weddings for same-sex couples? I know P&O are a no. I'm going to come back to you on that one. I don't want to make any mistakes on that one, Joanna. Maybe somebody else can answer that question for you. It's not actually something I've looked into, to be honest with you. I'm gonna have a look and come back to you on that one, unless other people can answer it. Okay. Natasha, the payment for the Patreon kept on declining, even though it shouldn't. It's never done that before. Also, never done it before. Okay, that's really weird then. Patreon is very glitchy though. Natasha, it's super glitchy. So I can only apologize on behalf of Patreon and ask if you could maybe try again another time. Louise, how about the Arctic or Antarctica? Not much of a draw for me at the moment. I've got to be honest with you, especially when you consider how far you have to go to get there. I don't know. I don't know why it doesn't appeal to me. I feel like am I going to not see very much? I don't know. Maybe some other people who have been to the Antarctic can comment on that. Kevin says, Natasha, one of my card company will not accept Patreon transactions at all. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? And I can normally see where people's payments have been declined. I'll have a look later. Gaz, would you do another river cruise and where? Oh, Gaz, yeah, you missed last week's live where I also announced that we will be going on a river cruise down the Rhine next Christmas. So the answer is yes. River cruising probably was one of our favorite things we've done over the last few years. Absolutely loved it. Again, there you go. That's tiny boat. Love the intimacy of it. Quiet nature, but just sometimes you have like 2 ports in one day, which is fantastic. Some of these beautiful towns, tiny villages, you can explore everything on foot. I wouldn't have been to half. Did I just sound Devon than half of those places if I haven't been on a river cruise, my loves? Love it. Percy with a big P. I noticed Morella have gone through the roof. Aren't they just? And that ain't justified. Unless you're talking about fuel costs going up, fair enough. But otherwise, it ain't justified in my view. Vicky, what's your favourite port in the Norwegian fjords? I don't have a favourite. I don't have favourite ports or cruise ships or cruise lines. But I did really enjoy going to Geiranger. I loved Loen. The Loen Skylift up the mountain. Blimmin' heck, that was just incredible. Flam, also a firm favourite of mine as well. But I just loved every port we've done when we've sailed the Norwegian fjords. Kevin Morgan, are you behaving tonight, Kevin? He's talking to Joanna. Is that right? I'm surprised they're allowed to discriminate. That's really bad. I think it depends on where the ship is essentially built and christened, actually. So if it's the Bahamas, for example, Nassau, they ain't going to allow a same-sex wedding. They're not. Pauline, hi. Oh, Pauline Teskey King. I love that. I think Icon of Scene, it sounds awful. Not a cruise ship, floating village. Oh, no, I don't think of it like that. Iona is a large cruise ship, yeah. I think all cruise ships are like floating villages. Every single one of them in my village, in my opinion. You know, in my old village, they had a bar, they had a restaurant, they had a farm, they had some cattle, some nice houses. Every now and then you had a bit of entertainment as well. You know, sometimes like tractors down the roads, dragging people behind them. Fabulous. Cruise ships are just the same as that. It's a cruise life. We do want to sail on Icon, MSC World America, and Norwegian Prima in the next 24 months. We will see. Yeah, I would absolutely also sail on those. I just also know that the prices for those ships are pretty eye-watering. Ants Adventures. Oh, come on. We're not going to get to 200 likes tonight. Is it because it's Christmas? Is that why? I have noticed, by the way, some of you are much quieter, more reserved, the closer we get to Christmas. By the way, 14. That's all it is. 14 days. Alrighty. A short European to see if we like it, says Ant Adventures. Yeah, absolutely. I think that's a good way of doing it as well. I always think, though, if you're doing your first cruise, you should do a week because a shorter cruise, whilst it is a good taster, it's never quite the same as doing at least a week on board. The flow of people is a little bit different. The vibe is a bit different. I'm not saying short cruises are party cruises. They can be. The one I went on a couple of weeks ago really felt like a great party vibe, and I loved it. I just think a week for your first cruise is important. That's just my opinion, though. What do I know? Joanna says, Kevin, it's the fault of the Bahamas. It depends where ship is registered. There you go. Ants Adventures, thank you. You're welcome. Kevin, just you're all having a little chat between yourselves. That's beautiful. Kim, hi, Kim. Got a great Black Friday deal on MSC Seaside to the Med, everything included. What's your view on MSC? Well, MSC do get their fair share of negative publicity. You may or may not have seen that, and I think it is unwarranted. Definitely on the larger ships, it does feel busy when they're full, and when I was in the yacht club on Virtuosa recently, obviously I didn't experience all of that firsthand because I had a different part of the ship. But I did go out and try and have some drinks in other bars. There were occasions where I couldn't get a seat. That is a pet hate of mine, I've got to be honest with you. And some people say, or just go to another bar, and that's fine. You can say that all you want. But actually, if I want to go to a particular bar because I like it or because they got the drinks that I want, or because there's entertainment on that I like to think I'm going to get a seat. That's all. So it's a pet hate of mine. But apart from that, I had some great food. Loved Hola specialty dining. Absolutely stunning and delicious. I had a great time on MSC. The crew were great as well. Had some really nice beverage. Blimmin' lovely. I hope you enjoy it. And if it's busy, try and either go with the flow or, as I say, sometimes go against the flow. You know, have breakfast earlier or later, have dinner earlier or later, whatever you need to do to get the most out of it. But I'd like to go on Seaside. I would like to go on Seaside. Karine, it's just you. Annabelle, where the next live? So the next live is going to be on New Year's Day, okay? Because next Monday I'll be on Ambassador at Sea, and I'm absolutely certain that I'm not going to buy the best Wi-Fi package, whatever they have, to try and do a live, because it will just fall on its face. I will fall on my face because I'll have been drinking too much, and it will just be shockingly bad, okay? So, and then the following Monday I'll be in the Caribbean. I think it's Christmas Day. It's Christmas Day on Monday this year or Tuesday? I don't know. Went very high pitched thinking about it though, didn't I? Okay, let's bring it back down a little bit. All right. Steph says, can't crack a tube of Pringles open without doing the dark lips. Oh gosh, I'm sorry about that. I feel like I've opened a can of Pringles. Kevin, oh yes. Oh, Kevin, what's going on there? Young Chrissy, talking to Annabelle. Next Monday live is New Year's Day. Oh, you're answering these questions for me before I get to them. This is how fabulous you are. And you seem to know me better than I know myself. That's fantastic. All right, I've scrolled too far. Let's go. Someone's knitting. Annabelle's knitting. Oh, Annabelle, is that why you keep leaving out every other word? And I'm having to try and guess what you're saying, my darling. What are you knitting? What are you knitting? Steph, I haven't been on a British Isles cruise, although some of the cruises I've been on stopped at different ports on the British Isles, but not solely a British Isles cruise. Emma Cruises has done that though. If you want to search for her video, I think she loved it. Oh my God, someone's retracted a message. Sometimes I wonder if you do that on purpose because you know it winds me up. Cruising gays guilty as charged. Retracted a message. We don't do that here amongst, you know this. Cruising with Molly. Have you been on a Virgin cruise? Yes. I got the vlogs and all. Cruising with Molly. So maybe have a look. Love Virgin. Oh, you don't fancy it? Oh, okay. I mean, Virgin Voyages is definitely up there in my top 10 cruises, I would say. Love the entertainment, the food, the vibe. Things just a little bit different. As I've said on here a number of times, I just wish they had a proper sized pool. That's pretty much my only critique of Virgin Voyages. But yeah, I love them, and I'd do it again. Say exorbitant in Spanish. Exorbitante. Exorbitante. Why do you want me to do that? Are you checking that I know the word in Spanish? Or you can say, dear Carol. All aboard the cruise line. Hi there, Jamie. Just getting ready for a Christmas cruise on board Pinot Owner. Oh, I love a Christmas. Oh, I'm doing one. I'd love a Christmas cruise. I hope you have the best time. Chaz and Dave, have you a bucket list cruise line or cabin grade or suite, Dave? Not really, actually. I think bucket list for me is more about the itinerary, I'd love to do a much longer cruise. I'd love to transatlantic it over to America, Central America, Caribbean, South America, and then transatlantic my way back across the pond to Blighty. I'd love to sail to Hawaii and around Hawaii as well, Japan, Australia. In terms of cabins, I've had some suites before. Lovely, loved it, fantastic. That's not kind of like my bucket list thing to do, though, as long as I'm comfortable in a cabin. Like you might have seen on P&O Arcadia, I loved my solo inside cabin. It was so cool. It was so big. Traditional, maybe a bit tired, in need of a bit of work in the bathroom. All of those things completely correct. But the space was fantastic. So I didn't feel like I missed out on that. But yeah, those itineraries I would absolutely love to do. Hi, Gary. Hi, Jamie. Really enjoy watching your videos. Thank you. And having hindsight of what goes on cruises as I'm going on Iona next year to the Canary Islands. Lovely. We love a bit of hairy Canaries. We absolutely do. We're going to the Canaries in January on Piano Azzurra. I hope you enjoy it, and thank you. Joanna, thanks at Cruising Gaze. There you go. Steph, hi, Jamie. Have you been on a... Oh, I've already done that one, deja vu. It's because I'm going back and forwards. Debbie, loving the Jana accent, Jamie. Thank you so much. I think I've said before, my Jana accent comes out, my Devon accent comes out when... and also, if I'm angry, apparently, when I'm cross, I'm angry, it comes out. Who knew? Oh, gosh, folks... I don't know, even at 150 thumbs up. I must be doing a really bad job. Is it because I was using my teacher finger earlier and it's put people off? Have I upset you? Have I upset you? What if I hold up a beard? Will that help? Get a few thumbs up and put the hat on again. Does that help? No? Oh, no, they're going down. Oh, my God. Gosh, I feel like I'm really upsetting people today. I told you I'm getting more unfiltered. I need to filter myself back in line, don't I? Hi, Laura. Hey, Jamie. I hope you enjoyed Scotland. I did, thank you. How far in advance do you know a dress code for a restaurant? The dress code for restaurants are already available to see. If you are interested in the P&O ones, I've got a P&O vlog on dress codes, and it tells you exactly what the dress code is in each restaurant, including... Oh, I think you're talking about black tie, but essentially it's on my vlog. Just search travel blog Jamie P&O dress code, and it will come up for you there. Okay, so actually it's known way in advance. The only difference would be if sometimes on special events like Christmas Day, sometimes they use the speciality, some of the speciality dining restaurants, turn them into an MDR to make sure everyone gets their choice in terms of a dining venue, making sure everyone gets through the MDR. I think on Avia this Christmas, it looks like they are going to be much more organized than they were last. There was all sorts of hoo-ha, wasn't there, online, my darlings, all sorts of hoo-ha about Christmas Day and the organization. Looks like they're already, they've already dealt with that for this coming Christmas. Although we're not going to the MDR, as I said, on Christmas Day. Can't be doing with all that faffing. No, Keeling Cow for us. We'll have our turkey there. But we did try and get to Sindhu. Damn, they closed Sindhu on Christmas Day. We booked in Christmas Eve, I think, for Sindhu. Bit of Asian. Nice. Cruising Fanatic. Have you cruised to Iceland? Well, I had one booked on Princess, and then there was this issue of Igloo, etc. So no, but some of you might be aware I'm hoping to sail to Iceland from Scotland this coming summer with Fred Olsen. I hope. All right, Cruising Gaze. The only one we found was Celebrity, as their ships are Maltese flagged. There you go. They know. I'm going to look into that again, as I said, a little bit later. Hi, Nicola. How are you? Kevin is behaving because he knows that even though I'm away, I am here and watching. He's really behaving. I think Kevin is scared of you, Nick, and good for you. You keep that man scared and in line. He's not said a single rude thing today. And you know, Nick, last week, you know what he was doing? He kept retracting messages, I think, on purpose, if I know that man. on purpose to try and wind me up. Oh my God, I've run out of drink. No, that's just the ice cube melting now. Oh, it is a school night though, so, let's be sensible, eh? It's cruise life. We loved Oldham best on our cruise. Oldham, yes, fabulous. RIB, our boat ride through Geiranger Fjord was also amazeballs. Robert Neath, good evening. Oh, hello, Robert. Good evening. I hope you had a lovely Caribbean cruise. David, and the Wurzels in the theatre. Yes, don't forget the Wurzels in the theatre. Cruising gaze. A British flagged ship can't actually have a wedding at sea, regardless of same-sex opposite. The Bermudan, Bahamian ships don't allow. Yeah. Annabelle, are the shop go on the Iona? Annabelle, will you put down those blimmin' knitting needles, my darling? Listen to this. Listen to this. Are the shop go on the Iona? Annabelle, I don't know that you're knitting. I think you're drinking a lot as well there. Okay, not that I'm judging, of course. Drink what you want. But if you're knitting at the same time, please, for the love of the knitting gods and goddesses, please be careful. Don't poke your eye out or poke somebody's whatever. People are saying hello to Rob. Janet, we've just booked Celebrity Apex for summer. Expensive, yes. But want to see if it lives up to its reputation from things we've heard. Specialty dining options do look good, though. I hope you have a fabulous time on Apex. Carol, will you have a pantomime on the Christmas cruise? They do have pantomimes, actually. Not my kind of thing normally. Oh, what is that behind you, Carol? Oh my God, Carol, look, what is that? It's behind. No, see, I can't. I just can't. I can't. Kevin, Carol, oh no, yeah, here he goes. Look, Nick's watching you. Cruising. Conversation with Joanna. I'll let you have your little conflab, all right? Okay, now I've scrolled too much. Oh my goodness me. We've got people laughing at Kevin. Who doesn't laugh at Kevin Morgan? Sorry. Sarah, we've been watching your vlogs. Thank you. And it's really helped us for tips for our first cruise next year. So thank you. It's Sarah in Somerset. Oh, I love a bit of Somerset, my darlings. 152 thumbs up. I'm very worried with 10 minutes to go. We're not going to get to the 200 for the first time ever. Gosh, I thought at Christmas time people were kinder. What's going on? Tony, love MSC. Think a lot of the criticism aren't fair, but definitely hard to get seats. Yeah, it's true, Tony, and that's something that really bugs me. I've got to be honest, but I loved my cruises with them. Percy says Monday. Chrissy says Monday this year. Annabelle says Monday. Why are we always saying Monday? I feel like I've missed something. Stephen, regarding ports, have you ever felt unsafe? No, never, ever. I was in New York overnighter in the summer, and me and Matthew were in sort of Hell's Kitchen area at night. Never felt unsafe at all. And there were people saying, don't go there, don't walk that way. I'm like, okay. Maybe it's because I lived in London for 15 years. I've lived in Paris. I've lived in Spain. So no one really feels scary to me. I'm really sorry. This is not to offend anyone. I lived in Bradford for 3 years when I was doing my degree. Now, back then, all those many years ago, I tell you what advice they gave us as students. This is no lie. That story time with Uncle Jamie. This is no lie. They told us when you're walking the streets at night, it's dark. 2 things. Try and walk backwards sometimes so you can see who's behind you. Can you imagine me walking backwards after I've... And the other piece of advice, and I'm sure this wouldn't go down very well with the police, is always carry your keys and carry a key between your fingers and always jangle them to make sure people know that you're armed. That's the advice I was given in Bradford by my university. I kid you not. I've never felt unsafe anywhere. People were talking to me recently about Barcelona and feeling unsafe and how they didn't have any confidence to go out there in the evening because we had an overnighter. I mean, it just didn't compute to me to think that. Absolutely not. God, I love somewhere like Barcelona. I've never felt unsafe there in the evening as well. Like with anything, though, you just need to be aware of your surroundings. You need to not be flashing around your, I don't have a watch, your Rolex, any other bits and bobs. Don't flash those either, my darlings. That wouldn't end very well for you. I'm absolutely certain of that. Just be, I mean, I don't do that in England either, you know. I'm careful where my phone is in England. When I was on the tube this weekend, I couldn't believe the number of people who had their phones in their back pockets sticking out. And I'm thinking, you're just sort of begging, aren't you, to have something stolen from you? Just be sensible. But no, I've never. Christmas Day is on a Monday. Thank you for clarifying. Chrissy, Jamie, when will you be opening your prezzies from Leo? We're going to open those the day before we head off to the Caribbean. So not this Friday, the following Friday. Okay. We're looking forward to it. It's under our tree. Your prezzies are under our tree. Thank you, by the way. Chrissy, bless her, one of my patrons, has sent Maffle nice and prezzies, which is super nice. Jamsa, hey, Jamie, hope you're well. I'm well, thank you. 14 days to go. Hurrah! I'll try not to scroll by everybody. Cruising Gaze, we loved our British Isles cruise on Regal Princess, one of our favourites. There you go. Someone asked about that earlier. People have got the answers. What am I hoping for this year? God, well, the year's nearly finished, Jamsa. We've only got 2 weeks left of it. What am I hoping? I'm hoping for a Caribbean cruise, a festive Northern European cruise, some nice prezzies, some nice drink, and some new underwear. All right. There you go, my love. Oscillation. Oh, my God. What a fab, strong, sturdy name that is. Just quickly popping in to say you're a real positive human being. Oh, and I wish more people were like you. Oh, God, no, you don't. Especially at your age. What the Oh, my God. I mean, what do you say about that? Especially someone as ancient as me. I wish people as ancient as me were as positive as me. I'm going to take a positive out of that. Thank you, Oscillation. Moving on, if I can get my old man fingers to work. Pauline's back. Won't be long till your Maleth flight. Oh, God, Pauline, I'd forgotten all about Maleth. Good luck. Thank you very much. I said to Matthew, we're making a vlog. I'm making a vlog of the Maleth flight. So if it's horrendous, I'm probably going to be laughing my head off filming this. You know that, don't you? It's just, if it's great, I will eat my words. I will eat the seat in front of me if it's great. Okay. I will say so. I will apologize and I will express my eternal gratitude to Pinot and Maleth if it's great. I promise you. Laurie, hi Jamie, hi everyone. Sorry doing the weekly stock up on stuff, but dreaming of my next big trip. Where is your next big trip, Lauren? Jordan, we'll be on Azura over Christmas. What do people recommend as a good gift for your room attendant other than cash? I think room attendants, cabin stewards, cabin stewardesses, they like the money. There's no doubt about it. In terms of a gift, I don't know, some like chocolates or something. I've never really given gifts. I've given money. I guess that's what they want. Chocolate? What do people suggest? Anything else? I mean, we write a card for ours as well, which is a nice thing. Derek. Oh no, sorry, Jordan. Give them cash. Damn dyslexia. Ugh, I would never have noticed or picked up on that. Derek, G and we're off. Wow. Gosh, you have all been on the liquor tonight, haven't you, my darlings? Enjoying the vlogs. Are you confirmed on Ambassador as they've dry docked one of the ships? Yes, I think maybe you missed the start, Derek. I've been moved to Ambition. Lorraine says she's thumbed me. Oh my God, I'm so immature. Thank you for thumbing me, Lorraine. I didn't notice. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm so sorry. But yes, let's have more thumbs ups, please. We are running out of time, and I'm going to get to 200. My self-esteem is going to be a rock bottom, and God help my students tomorrow if that's the case. Amika, Jamie, have you packed for the Christmas cruise? Not yet. I've literally just got back from Scotland, and the sun warned you in London just today, this afternoon. So no, I haven't. You know you can't pack the kitchen sink this time. Why not? My Christmas cruise, my actual Christmas cruise, you mean the one on Sunday, the festive one, or you mean the one after? I don't ever pack the kitchen sink anyway. Most people can't believe how little we take. I don't know. We've got change of clothes for every single day, clean undies, etc. The booze that you need. Kareen, I'm struggling to sort the packing list for my Christmas river cruise. Well, I don't know where you're going, but I'm imagining it's a cold one. So layers, 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 please. Nicola, I think he's missing me. Oh, of course Kevin is missing you. He loves you so much. He loves you. He really does. DK Chap. Hi, Jamie. On a 2-week cruise on Avia, do they have 2 different acts in the Limelight Club? Yes, on a 2-week cruise, they do alternate the acts. Absolutely. Happy Christmas to you too. Oh no, I've scrolled too far, and I'm also worried I'm not going to get through everyone's questions. Oh my God, I've had a message retracted from the Law Greens. Shame on you. Are you planning on going Queen Anne? Asked Sarah. Yes, we've got a cruise booked on Queen Anne next summer. You're going in August, so you might have been on before. We're going kind of like 3/4 of the way through August. Looking forward to it. It's a cruise line. It's great you interact with your audience at the level you do. Big thumbs up. Doesn't everyone? Don't all the cruise vloggers interact with their audiences? Am I missing something? You know, I don't actually, whilst I do follow people, I don't actively watch the videos necessarily because I don't have any time to do that at the moment. Don't people interact with their audience? Do they? They must do. Surely they do. Some of you on here are cruise vloggers. You do interact with your audience, don't you? Tell me you do. Emma Ludlow. Hi, Ludlows. See you in February. Bradford was the home of the Yorkshire Ripper. Yes, this is why you have to walk backwards and jangle your keys, everybody, just in case. I don't know what Bradford's like anymore. I'm sure it's much safer than it was 20 odd years ago when I lived there. Kareen, you mean you're not coming to see me as Friar A Tuck in January, only at the M3? Oh gosh, Kareen, maybe. Where exactly? Let us know. I'll think about it. Maybe you can change my mind about pantomime. Oh no, you. Is that even funny? It's not, is it, when people do that? Sorry, Kevin started us off with that. He's not funny, is he? Nicola, the key thing is something women tend to do always in the evening. Sadly, it's needed. Oh, the key thing. Oh, yeah. That's very sad. And it's very sad if people still need to do that, actually. Laurie, Jamie, I remember the key advice and I used it until a friend advised me I might get hurt extra bad. Well, that's, I think, a very valid point. I took up kickboxing instead, which I thought might help. I never needed to use it, thankfully. Rob, see you in 61 days on Iona. Is it really 61 days? Emma Ludlow will be there. Met my partner on our previous cruise as solos 3 months back. Oh, if I had any drink, I'd be cheersing to you on that one. That's lovely. I'll see you there. Mine's a porn star martini, by the way. Thank you. Or a Savvy Blanc. Or vodka with any sugar-free mixer, or espresso martini but no sugar, or sunset cooler. They're not on the drinks package because they're more expensive. Is that enough to go by? I think so. Oh, I don't mind vodka with Diet Coke. Oh, that's sugar-free. I've already been there. Yada yada. Thank you. Just dropping some hints. Oh my God, look, we've still got 27 thumbs up to go. This is terrible, and we're nearly out of time. Law Greens, even Jamie, sorry, we've been late. We've been in Sainsbury's shopping. Lovely. I work in Bradford. No walking backwards or keys required. Thank goodness for that. Like 25 years ago, that was the advice I was given. Amanda, thumbs up. Thank you very much. Been watching on TV. Could not find comments on iPad. Love your vlogs and life. Thank you. It was great seeing you on Arcadia. Hi. Have a good Christmas. Did one on Arcadia in 2018. Loved it. We were on a Christmas cruise on Arcadia as well. It was fabulous. It was a nice, cold, snowy cruise. Laurie, Rob, congrats. Heart, flower, heart, pint of beer. A frothy one at that. It's a cruise life. Hi, Law Greens. Laurie, Jamie reminded me to add socks and undies to my list for Santa. Yes, always put socks and undies on. Good quality ones, though, my darlings. Please don't buy people cheap ones. Don't buy people undies with Brussels sprouts and turkeys on and that sort of thing. It's not funny. And you only get to use them at Christmas time, obviously. Kirsty, if you can brave Bradford at 3 a.m., you can brave anything. True. I've braved it. Pauline, just get pushed. Oh, with a kiss. Helen, I've just booked Iona to the Fjords. It's my first time on a cruise. Your vlog's given me so much useful info. You are super welcome, and I hope you have the best time. I might have to book another Fjords cruise at some point. Chrissy's talking to Nicola, so I'll let them have a little cheeky talk. Pauline. Oh, Pauline. Oh, you're turning the air blue with that comment, my darling. Annabelle, going on Iona in February. Excellent. I'm going to do a 1 minute countdown because there's so many more comments and I'm missing them. Oh, what are your thoughts on ambassador swapping ships? Oh, you missed that earlier. I think they will have done that because of finance, money. I think they're probably going to get a lot more money by running the festive cruises than the one long cruise to the Caribbean. That's what I think. And I think they probably want to keep the ships a bit closer to the UK as well. Thank you, by the way, all your comments about my shirt. This is last season's, okay? I tend to bring out last season's for the next season, and people always go, oh, where can I get one? I'm like, you can't. Last season's. It was from Next, actually. They've got a similar-ish one this year. It's not as nice. I've got to be honest with you. It's not quite as nice. David laughed at Lorraine's thumbed you up, but didn't want to get in trouble with a comment and be on detention. It's all right. I think I got into trouble for that, didn't I? Whoopsie. Nearly there, folks. Conversations between other people. That's nice. Isn't it nice? Sarah, we are boarding 18th of August, Queen Anne. Oh, I think that might be the week before, the cruise before us. So that's nice. Right. I am so sorry, by the way, if I've missed any comments. I can see some people are talking about Japan. Some people are heading off on Avia, flying with TUI, thankfully, etc. Theatre entertainment, Ben. I like seeing singers. That's my kind of thing. I don't mind the tribute acts as well. So Cher on Arcadia was so good. Oh, that's cool. So Cher was so good. I'm not so into the theatre-esque type productions. If I'm gonna, I'd like to see a proper theatre show in the West End, for example. But those kind of, they're not quite for me. I do try, but I always leave feeling the same. But I know lots of you like them, and that's what's really important. Okay, I'm going to wrap up there. We've gone on far. You've gone on far too long. I want to wish you all a very happy Christmas. I'm going to miss you between now and New Year's Day when we do this again. We can nurse our hangovers together, okay? And I hope you're in a better mood, folks, because look, 177 thumbs up. That's the poorest we've ever had. Be in a better mood. Listen, thank you so much for all of your support throughout 2023. It's been a bit of a whirlwind for me. I've got to be honest with you. I've loved it. I've loved getting to know lots of you. I've loved interacting with you here and on all the other platforms. Please come over to Facebook, Jamie W. Robbins. I'll be posting loads there about my Christmas cruises. Likewise, Patreon will be a great place if you want to see some behind the scenes vlogs. I've got a vlog out this Wednesday and Saturday as per usual. That's not going to change over the Christmas and New Year period. They're still going to be like clockwork. So please tune into those. And I'm wishing you all the best Christmas, whatever you choose to do, whether it is super low key, whether it is high key, whether it is mid key, whatever you do, enjoy. Have a great New Year as well. I will see you on the 1st of January 2024. In the meantime, love to you all, and take care of yourselves, one another, your family, your friends, your pets, and every stranger on the street. Give them a big hug, give them a kiss. Oh gosh, no, stranger danger, stranger danger. Don't say that. Oh my God. Bye, darling. See you. Love you.